Hey, it's mrXirish here with episode 3 of my Let's Play for the 1805 European campaign playing as Prussia. If you remember from the last Let's Play, we had one battle, a little ambush for Hessen, and now we had, I also had that defeat at Dresden with that kind of small army, and now we find ourselves with under the command of General von Blücher at the second battle of Dresden, and we'll go ahead and start to raid in and begin the assault. Instead, I'm not going to siege. That last time I did that, and there really was no main thing, and plus I'm at war with so many other nations that I'd rather just get on with destroying Saxon and moving on to other nations. So we'll go ahead and I'll skip to when I begin the after the deployment phase is finished for the battle. And we're at the battle here against Dresden. You can see my opening artillery shots there. I'm going to quick move my skirmishers and light infantry forward to put down some stakes to prevent any cavalry charges. If you look at my army today, there's General von Blücher. I've bought 5 units of cavalry, some cuirassiers of the horse guards, some grenadiers again. You gotta have some skirmishers up here in front, along with some Jegars. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Just trying to shoot really at their fire artillery on the cavalry. I have kind of a big brigade here of 4 battalions of light infantry and some normal musketeers, and I have another regiment of musketeers here in the rear. And that's basically my whole army today, besides all these cavalry units back here. Move my grenadiers up a little bit. I don't know why they keep firing on them. I'm not telling them to do that. Let's see if I can get on their cavalry units. Minimize the map because I don't think I really need it. I'm going to move my other skirmishers over on the right side because that looks like that's where the majority of their infantry troops are. I'm going to attack them with these dragoons. Looks like they are making the first kind of the advancement in the battle, the Saxons. Go ahead and hit them with my lancers as well, just to hurry up and get rid of them. If you look at their army today, it looks like they have a lot of units that I really was able to pack a punch in the last battle that don't have their full capacity of men, but they do have some units as well. Some musketeers, some horse cavalry, some more cavalry. Their artillery are 6-pounders, 1 unit of 6-pounders. And a lot of musketeers, a lot of regiments musketeers, 1 unit of militia, I believe. So that is the Saxon army today. Get rid of those hussars too as well. Looks like I was able to defeat that little cavalry unit there, so I'll bring my cavalry back behind my main front lines. I don't know really why they advanced their light horse, but they chose to. Not their light horse, yeah, they're hussars, but I'll get rid of them in a hurry. And there they go, so bring my cavalry back behind the front lines as well. Continuing to fight, fire artillery way in the distance over there where they kind of have a cluster of troops. Looks like we got some Austrians over here as well, not Austrians, excuse me, some Saxons. 25 red cavalry units of Sheva Negers. To watch out for them. I don't know why they keep kind of trying to flank with their cavalry, but they do. I do have the battles on expert, but you know, computer AI, it's not the smartest. It's not the smartest in the world. Move my skirmishers over here a little bit so they have a bit of a clear view. When firing, I don't want to have any friendly fire. And see if I can try to bring my grenadiers over there. I'll have a unit of lancers behind them, or probably the dragoons actually, in case they start to falter when advancing on these Saxon cavalry units. They're still advancing, nothing going on over here, except the slow Saxon advance. Try to get some fire on them first, then I'll attack with the Dragoons. Stop firing to prevent any friendly fire. And they're already retreating, but I'll keep trying to get rid of some of them. 9, about 8 cavalry left, so they will be gone for sure. Or at least, most likely. Bring my cavalry back here, continuing to fire artillery. We'll fast forward here, but it's not too much is happening. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and advance my grenadiers with those 2 units. Cavalry, you can see militia in the distance, so go ahead and have my lancers take care of that. It's a far run, but they'll be able to do it. So I'm advancing the grenadiers and have a unit of skirmishers follow them. They're going to get very tired, but hopefully they'll work out in the long run. I don't know if I've faced too much damage from the enemy artillery. Usually they go for cavalry, and it looks like they've gotten a few units. But those might have been actually from when I attacked. Ooh, looks like... I thought I saw an Austrian troop. A full stack of militia units, but I'm pretty sure my lancers will be able to take care of them. So we'll check on that in a bit. Having my skirmishers fall behind the grenadiers. I'm going to actually focus my artillery now on the units over here. Not on the militia, but on this regiment, full regiment of musketeers. As if I do want to kind of flank with these grenadiers, I want them to have as a weak center as possible. Look at that militia unit over there. Looks like their morale is almost gone. Mine is a little lacking as well. Might actually not work out. Go ahead and bring the general over. Actually, no, that's a waste. Looks like that's not going to work out. The Lancers did get about
Our men
70
are running,
men, but
sir.
luckily that was not a full division of Lancers. That was just I think about 30 were left, so it's not like I lost an entire massive unit of cavalry. But I'll go ahead and bring the lifeguards, and they'll easily take care of them before they can join up with the remaining forces. You always want to try and prevent that. I'm going to stop them right there. Have the dragoons waiting behind them. Still focusing my artillery on their center that's directly in front of me. Their musketeers and their other regiments of musketeers. Looks like they're bringing some hussars over here. Only 29 left, so I'm going to go ahead and attack them with my hussars. I'm not really a fan usually of cavalry on cavalry, but they have a lot of weakened cavalry units that only have like 20 to 30 horses, so no real harm doing. They're already retreating, so I'll have my lifeguard cavalry just stay over there in case of a flank. You can see already they are retreating, or I think they might have destroyed, killed that entire unit, so not too many. I hope I didn't lose too many hussars. I think I lost about 10, but I'll take it. See, they have... I'm actually focusing on my artillery on this cavalry unit because I want to do a cavalry charge here to get rid of their artillery, so I'll focus on the shepherd liberals. My grenadiers have not been touched. The only thing the Saxon army has really done is kind of move to the right. They were more in that area right in front here, but they decided to move. as soon as possible. And now I will attack with my hussars. You can see I don't think the square even really mattered. All my troops were ready to fire, and I fired them and lost over half their cavalry units, and that worked out perfectly. So my musketeers will just kind of join into this line. My grenadiers getting well fight over here with their militia. Bring my skirmishers over as well. Looks like I might end up paying attention. I think they had some militia return, so I'll go ahead and attack them with my life guard. You can see my hussars advancing. Luckily they did not get grape shot going. I did lose a few horses. So if I can just get in and hit and run and get out. Go ahead and get these dragoons ready. They need to do it. I'll bring them over in case to flank instead, actually. Oh, I did not have them in defensive mode. That's or guard mode, excuse me. I gotta get them out of there. Go ahead and advance the entire front line. And I'm gonna have charges now all my cavalry against their musketeers. And bring my skirmishers over and have them kind of harass them on the side. Bring General Blucher over. Actually, it's not going to really turn into a flank. But and I'll focus my artillery on this line of Saxon infantry. Looks like now they did a charge here on my troops. I'm going to do a rally. Where did I put that unit of cavalry? There. I'm going to try to have them help against these Saxon units. Those dragoons. My hussars attacking their, or my cuirassiers, horse guards attacking their musketeers. When I have them get back. They did a nice little run. Now I'll begin volley fire here. Still dead unit. Cavalry over here, so I'm going to bring both of my units of light hussars over to the right.
Our men are running,
flank.
sir.
Let's see who's here. I think that those grenadier units that were charged are retreating, so nothing too bad. Good. Attack those militia units as well. My skirmishers are getting attacked, so I'm gonna go ahead and help them out. Oh, I forgot to put them in guard mode as well, so that didn't work out. So my artillery is going to be focusing on. Try to bring them back a little bit, actually, and have them run back. At the same time, I'm gonna hit some of their musketeer battalions in the rear. Bring Blucher back to the front line. My hussars continue to harass their left flank.
Our men are running, sir.
Two units of cavalry there with not too many men left. Just 16 left, so I'll have them hold up over here and rest. It's continuing to work out in the flank, so they're bringing their troops over. So I'm going to have to withdraw my hussars, not retreat, but just withdraw them. They'll probably flank eventually in the future. And swing around my jiggers. So my left wing that advanced is now totally kind of gone, retreating, but they were able to cause a significant amount of damage. So I'm satisfied in the end. Ooh, I don't know why I didn't see that. Just get a grape shot right there. I don't know why they're not telling them to fire here and they're not firing it. That makes me mad. And I'll just take these 2 units out with my cavalry. And as they're doing that, I'll swing all these infantry units around the flank while my artillery does grape shots, and then I'll bring in my cavalry from the left, from their right flank. So all my forces kind of squeezing in now. Go ahead and get a rally cry for my troops over there, but they don't need it. So now I'll bring them in. Actually, it'd be better if I went over here to do a rally cry. Some of my cavalry units are lacking morale. Hopefully I don't get any grape shot on my own cavalry troops. Go ahead and give a rally call. Get my general staff out of the way. Do not want to
Glorious victory, sir.
And that should, for the most part, bring it into the battle, get them out of there so they're out of the way of their artillery. All that's left are these units of Saxon forces, and that should do it for the Battle of Dresden in the Empire. That is the small one of Saxony. So that'll bring it into the battle. A heroic victory. And we'll cut to the unit stats. And the unit stats here, you can see they had 700 more men than me. I only lost 600 men. But I did kill 1,600, almost their entire army, but it doesn't matter. That is it for Saxony and Thuringia, sorry. I will peacefully occupy as there wasn't too much money to loot. Fix their barracks. And I'll just keep von Blücher there. That new unit of artillery in Berlin. I'm trying to think what I should do here for Clive's Mark. Let's see. If I did try to attack, not favored at all. So that army might be kind of going kaput because there's no really way I can support them by any army that's returning. Let's see my army. Oh, yeah, my army here. Let's see if I can attack Breslau. And I cannot. I think I can easily win. I really don't want to do this battle. We'll see. Damn it! Ah, shit. Sorry. So that was a defeat in Breslau. And I have really no threat at all with Russia. They're pretty strong alliances, so I'll go ahead and bring that army all the way over from Koenigsberg. And that'll bring an end to the Empire of Saxony. The Saxon Empire soon. But for now, I think I'm just going to keep those forces in Berlin. Let's see. How much money I'm getting this round? 4,000. I kind of wish I had more troops in Berlin, but there's, I mean, I can't see anyone. I guess France could, that is Napoleon's army. He could attack Dresden. Let's see if I can try to get that alliance with Austria. I can't because they are allied with... I'm trying to figure it out. Not Britain. Oh, they're allied with Saxony. And there's still that region, technically, of Saxony. Let's see if I can get them to break alliances with Saxony. I'll give them 1,000. Let's see how that... Oh, I really want Austria to fight that French army. But you know what, actually, I don't think it matters, really, because Austria's already at war with France. So if they try to pass through, I think this force in Prague will try to attack some. We will go ahead and... to the next turn to early June of 1805. And we find ourselves in early June of 1805. I did lose the region of Clive's Mark. I did complete national census. No, not, was it national census? I think it was, no, I completed classical economics, so I got a lot of money in my bank. So that's nice. I have 12,000 coin now, and now I'm studying national census. But I'm actually going to study conscription instead. Napoleon's army, that was west of Prague, withdrew, so no threat there. We'll see if Frederick can attack Saxon units. Still a close battle, but I'll trust, and I will. So let's see, can I get to, I cannot get to Breslau today, but surely I'll be able to get to Breslau in the next round or two. So now I really gotta start recruiting more troops. Just get some lines of musketeers, some skirmishers, and one unit of artillery, another unit of hussars. Next, I really want to get rid of Hessen, because you can see I have 3 threats over here. I have French in the 2 regions controlled by Hessen and Kessel, so I want to try to get rid of them as possible, as soon as I can. Let's see what happens with the populace if I withdraw all my troops. Sorry. Only mad 1, so I can probably recruit 2 units of militia. And I can bring von Blücher to Intellectual Town Center. They'll be in front while he's regaining some of his troops, and hopefully I'll be able to funnel some more fresh troops into his army in a bit when some of these troops from Berlin are finished in recruiting, or done recruiting. See if there's any units I can improve. Let's see, I'll go improve the merchant house. Pomerania, I get 556. See, in Dresden, 759. I'll get a court of justice going there as well. That was 3,000. I think that's all I'll do for recruiting. So my main army right now is von Blücher in the west, and Frederick Holland in the Griffingen. Sorry, I really botched that up, but he is my main army in the east. Since I really have no threat at all in Russia, in the east, so I think we'll go ahead and advance to late June of 1805. And back here at late June 1805, I had those burghers go on strike in Saxony, but some militia was recruited, so they are not angry anymore, I assume. Go check on them. Yep, Saxony is under control. See if I can finally capture Breslau. And I will, so I recaptured Breslau. Picture the barracks. Saxony is wiped off the map. I'll just keep that army there, unless they don't get mad. They do for some reason, but I'll just keep that army there for a round or two. Keep moving my merchant ships to the tobacco. I did become an important thing. I became an ally with United Kingdom. So obviously that's a big thing, as I'm basically almost completely secure with all these trading routes north of the United Kingdom. So we can look. I'm getting about 2,800 from trade, so it's a solid amount to get from trade. Units. Let's see, a 6-pounder artillery. I'll go ahead and bring that to von Blücher to get him some more artillery. I'm just gonna have him kind of camp out in Mecklenburg. Let's see, I'll go ahead and update the college to a classical university. Anything else? Really, I don't think so. So I think that is all for the episode 3 of the Let's Play of the 1805 European campaign for Prussia. So this went from about late April to late June, I believe. So, and you got to see the Battle of Dresden that I won. So other than that, thanks for watching. This is mrXirish. Remember to comment and subscribe for future newscasts and battle gameplays. I'll try to get a medieval one out soon. I haven't got one out in about a week. And remember to watch the latest newscast where I talk about the big battle gameplay video that was released from Rome 2 regarding the Battle of Carthage. So other than that, thanks for watching. This is mrXirish. I'll have another video out soon.